Hello, everybody. My name is Saah, and this is Cassandra, the Golden Voice. Say that again.
Oh,
Woo, that's great.
I was about you to say the
Please
golden.
subscribe and follow us. Cassandra is ready. Cassandra. What do you have for us today, Cassandra?
Pardon?
What do you have for us?
I have a short story. It's a little bit long, but it's still a short story, technically speaking. Right, now...
Short stories. But
yes,
a little bit long.
Yeah, a little bit long. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. It's called Third Finger Left Hand. You know, dun 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 dun, marriage finger, right? They was now. All you guys who won't like this because you won't like all this sort of thing. Give it 10 minutes of your life. You'll never regret this. Give it 10 minutes of your life because as an ending with a difference. It's ending with a difference. I won't say any more than that. Just wait till I get to the end. They were sitting on the top of a long grassy slope, each inclining quite steeply to a verdant plain, that means grassy, a verdant plain below. This plain stretched far away to their left and far away to their right, whilst the plain itself seemed to unroll all the way to the horizon. They, Julia and Randy, loved this place. Time and again they had returned to this tranquil, calm, lovely setting since first discovering its charm and beauty in the early years of their marriage. The plain was covered in dandelions, which, to the couple's eyes, wait a minute, looking down from above, were like drops of liquid gold swaying in the breeze, or as though the whole earth was overlaid by a green and gold speckled coverlet on the bed. So in love with Randy was Julia that she felt as though she'd been his wife for many, many years. She felt almost as though she were an old married lady. But this impression was belied, given the lie, of course, by her husband's broad young shoulders and dark wavy hair, and by her own red and gold auburn tresses hair, which her husband loved so much. They waved in friendly fashion to a family group who were sitting nearby, spreading a blanket upon the level ground at the top of the slope and unpacking a picnic hamper. You know the picnic hampers? Food. Not one member of the family even acknowledged, even looked like they recognised the greeting, nor took notice of it in any way. Snooty, snobbish, snooty, Julia remarked, turning her head away, nose in the air. "'Tis so," laughed her husband. Some time elapsed. They were content to rest comfortably together, Julia's head on Randy's shoulder, her husband's hand holding hers. It was I saw that yawn. No, just wait a minute. It was a companionable silence, underscored now and again by well-satisfied little sighs from Julia and a tender kiss to her cheek and neck by Randy. At one point the family group broke into a sudden gale of laughter. Hang it, why don't I turn the page? At the antics of a small toddler. That means a little baby. You toddle along. That's what we call when they're little. We call them toddlers. They toddle along. A small toddler in their party. And Julia and Randy could not help but join in the merriment. Laugh. Good feeling. Even if at a distance. Their own laughing faces were turned towards the family in a way actively demonstrating their bonhomie, their friendship and friendliness. And not one of that large group lacked the slightest indication, even being aware of their presence. It was as though they deliberately looked right through the couple. And so even Randy, easygoing fellow that he was, muttered angrily, "Downright rude." And then the picnic party began to pack up plates and cutlery back into the hamper, fold the blanket, smooth trousers and skirts. There was a small parking area to Julia and Randy's left, and towards this the family headed. However, Julia and Randy were sitting directly between the family and their destination, and the large group were ambling slowly through the grass, nearer and nearer, never deviating from their course. They'll walk around us, Julia thought, but still she began making pointedly alarmed glances at them, whilst Randy waved an arm in startled apprehension, worried, and still they came on. And then they were looming above, laughing and chatting still, never pausing for a second, and then striding over them and through them. Randy and Julia cried out in shock and alarm and threw up their arms, cringing away, and felt nothing. Vaguely they could perceive the faint wind of the family's passing, a slight stirring of the air about them. Still in shock, the couple could only stare with astonished fascination as the family neared the line of parked cars. My God, thought Julia, they'll wade through those solid objects just as they did through us. Can anyone else see them? There are people in those cars. What will be their reaction when the family... And then car doors are being pulled open, hamper and picnic paraphernalia tossed inside. The engine was revved up. Another few seconds, the family had left. Hey, that's the thing on there. Is that right? Oh. There was that ghastly, appalling moment of horrified silence as Julia and Randy realised that if the family were completely substantial, solid beings, then that must mean that Julia and Randy were the... No. And in that split second, Julia remembered it all. The leisurely drive home after celebrating 45 years of marriage. They'd been talking and laughing. Then that car speeding towards them from the opposite direction, swerving into their lane. The screech of tyres, the sudden jarring impact, the fatal impact. And then they had found themselves, fatal means dead, and then they had found themselves back on this long grassy slope, gone with the long years of their mortal lives. In the past now, the greying hair, the lined, aged faces. For now they were young again, bodies supple, full of the energy and strength of youth, of young adulthood. And the wedding ring on the third finger of Julia's left hand seemed to glint in the sunlight, shine, and she remembered those many, many years of marriage, the instances of joy, of laughter, the special occasions and anniversaries, the wedding anniversaries, those little gestures of love and amour which had ever passed between them. And she knew their great love affair, months in the development and 45 years in fruition to come together and fulfilment, was not yet over. Love never dies. Souls never die, but dwell on in rapture and tenderness and mutual adoration forever and forever. Thank you. Thank you.
Powerful.
I said all you guys hang in and wait. I said it was a story with a difference. Right.
Thank you guys. Subscribe and follow us in next episode.
Okay.
Thank you.